So, okay, hello, good evening, everybody. So, welcome you all for this live session of officially we are starting the 2023 intake. So, basically, we wanted to make a video explaining how we can plan early so that students can have complete control as well as proper planning when it comes to their application process, scholarships, visa, and reach the destination safely in a sense I mean successfully. This is what we're trying to say, and we use all our 13 years of experience in guiding the students, and plus every day the rules and regulations, the visa requirements, everything keeps changing constantly. So we update students and parents on all these parameters and guide them through this process. Okay, so today, as the video's name suggests, we will officially, this is the we are going to start the 2023 intake. So I'm going to run through a PowerPoint by which you all will understand what sort of planning and what are the parameters to look at to make all the applications successful. Okay, so 2023 intake is open. January intake as well as September intake. Europe Study Center, India's #1 and only dedicated center for European studies. So the first thing, apply right away, because you need to have a proper planning and preparation is the first step. So what do we suggest students? First, come to our office, collect the information. That is very important. First coming to office, collecting the information and making all the required documents is very, very important. Without understanding the actual scenario or the requirements, it's of no use. So once you visit our office, you get all the information, then you can plan accordingly. So first step towards your 2023 intake is visiting our office. And benefits of early applications: understanding the complete admission process. What are the grades required? What is the CGPA required? What documents are required? What documents are not required? It's very important. And intakes in Europe, which you all must understand. January intake is a smaller intake and September intake is a larger intake where all the programs are open. When it comes to January intake, only very few programs are open. And as well as who should write IELTS and what sort of entrance examinations are required. Do all students need IELTS, and what sort of financial planning to be done? That is also very, 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 very important. And many countries have early deadlines, and there is a timeline for the scholarships also. These are the points that we are going to discuss today. So first thing is, before all these points, I would like to tell you what all you should never do. That is very important, because students nowadays, they come and ask me only this point. What I should never do in my application process and all these things. So the first thing is, never ever go abroad for medicine and medicine related studies. It's of no use whatsoever. Please don't contact us for MBBS or MBBS related courses. Study in Indian government medical colleges. And again I say, we do not encourage or promote courses and options which will not benefit the students. Okay, please avoid diploma and PG diploma, especially students going to this New Zealand, Canada, Australia. Majorly go for these diploma courses. It's of absolutely no use. I can proudly say Europe Study Center is the only company which doesn't promote this useless PG diploma. When you're going to study, it's after your school, it's going to be a bachelor's, and after bachelor's it has to be a master's. So please keep that in mind, and please avoid 1 year masters. 1 year masters is not valid in India and many other countries. Masters is always 2 years, and lakhs and lakhs of students enter into UK and they do this 1 year masters. It's not valid anywhere. Please understand. And agents promote UK because huge commissions. That's the only reason to promote UK. We are not promoting UK. The reason is I don't see any benefit for my students. And then I also become a one among agent, consultant or a broker. We don't want to do that. We want to do only which benefits the students. And whichever country you go, I am not telling you should not go to Canada. You should not go to US. You should not go to Singapore. No, please go and study there. But study in that country's top class university. This is what we are trying to say. The #1, #2, like that. We need to study in those sort of universities. At the same time, just to study in these universities. Don't take huge education loan and burden yourself as well as your family. Very, very important. Which you all should clearly understand. So admission process. Each country has different set of entry requirements. Entry requirements varies countries to country. Some countries do not even have any test. Some countries have written tests. Some countries have Skype interview. Some countries give you admission based on your SOP. Each countries are different. We are not like other agents and consultants promoting 3-4 countries which pays commission. No. Here we process and promote close to 20 countries. 20 different processes, 20 different systems which we need to follow. That is why Europe Study Center handles all this complex system. That is why by far we are the number one in the industry. And by default, we promote only English taught programs at UG and PG level. No foreign language is needed for you to study in Europe. I want to make it very, very clear. And each of the universities will have only limited seats. That is why we don't encourage students to visit us if they are above the age of 25 for masters, and if they are above the age of 20, we are very sorry, we cannot process the application because the seats are limited. Intakes, I have already told you this before. 2 intakes we have, January intake, February intake, very few course options, not much. And August, September intake, it's the biggest intake, all course options are available. Eligibility. And the first is, we need to understand, as I always tell you, we may not have lot of options for lot of courses. We may have limited options. Why? The reason is, we promote only Schengen, and in that Schengen, we promote only the number 1, number 2 university. This is what we do. So, options at some cases are limited. So, we need to look at the entry requirements. What are the entry requirements? What are the grades they need? And what sort of preparation we need to do? And what are the course modules? We need to look into all these aspects before finalizing the university. Of course, it should be a top-ranked public university. And 90% of countries in European, Schengen countries, you don't need IELTS. Only in certain cases, you need IELTS, and we will also tell you whether you need to write it or not. And also, entrance exam, how to prepare and all these steps, and visa. For example, Italy, nowadays they ask so much of visa documents. So, what we do is, when a student walks in, we will clearly ask him the admission requirements, check with him the admission requirements as well as the visa requirements. Very, very important. Some countries require IT returns for 3 years, 2 years, 1 year. So, only when you satisfy the admission as well as the visa requirements, we take in the student for that particular country. No point in only satisfying the admission requirements and not satisfying the visa requirements. No point in getting, no point in getting the offer letter without getting the visa. And please understand, getting offer letter, getting the visa, clearing the Skype interview, all in the hands of the student. We don't assure you anything here. Please understand, everything is based on the documents and on your performance only. And we guide you through this process successfully through these many years of experience. Okay. Financial planning, very, very important. Very, very important. And a lot of countries, they require bank balance few months earlier. So we need to plan on these aspects. It's nowadays, it's not like 6-7 years before Europe was so easy, anybody can go. No, it's really, really crazy and really, really challenging. So every stage, proper planning is very, very important. Financial requirements, as I've always been telling, for master students, even if it is free education or paid education, bare minimum 12 lakhs for 2 years. And when it comes to bachelors, it costs you at least 4 to 5 lakhs per year. You can multiply it with number of years for your tuition fees, food, accommodation, everything. And living cost starts from 25,000 rupees per month. If you look at the costings, it's like cheaper than studying in a South Indian deemed university. So this is also equally important. And deadlines, you could see. Nobody gives you all this information at the right time. First, Norway application opens October 2022 and completes by December 2022. And Finland and Sweden starts October again 2022 and ends by mid of 2023 January. Netherlands, it starts October and it closes anywhere in the time of February. And Italy, the first round, because the first round admissions, chances to get admissions in the first rounds are much higher compared to the consecutive rounds. So it starts in September 2022. And France starts in October 2022 and ends by January. So almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 countries application deadlines are over at the max by February first week. This is what we say. Apply early. You need not even apply. First come and collect the information and understand all the processes involved. What are the rules, regulations, everything. Then take a call. Scholarship, of course, by default, whether we get the scholarship or not, we apply for scholarships for all students. I'm not telling you, okay, I'm going to confirm scholarships for everybody. No. We cannot have a crystal ball and predict who is going to get the scholarship. But at the same time, we can apply for all the students, whoever is eligible for the scholarships, we can apply. Netherlands, December 1st to February 1st. Hungary, Hungarian stipendium scholarship, November to January. And Czech Republic, embassy scholarship. Which company has all this information? Which company will apply for all these things? Because it takes lot of efforts to apply for all these scholarship. And we promote close to like 1,000 students. Meticulously, we handle each and every document in a humanly efforts, whatever the maximum efficiency possible, we try to do it. That is why people have given us at this number one position. It only gives us, especially me, more and more responsibility to keep delivering the best. Because Europe Study Center is the only company which doesn't work under the commission basis. Because all the other overseas education, they work on the commission basis. They don't charge the student and parents. Okay, they get commission from the universities. So obviously, they will only place you in universities where they get commissions. Please understand. Whereas here, we tell you what is the charges, processing charge, processing expenses, and place you into the IIT, NIT of that country. You can choose which is best. Placing into universities where they get commissions, or placing into universities where it benefits the students. So think about it. And yeah, these are the scholarship timelines. And remember, parents and students, collective preparation is important. What is collective preparation? Parents should plan on the financials and motivate and support the student. And the student, in turn, should make use of this opportunity. So it's like collective, 50-50. And to make it even more clear, every Friday, every Wednesday, we conduct webinar. Live webinar, free webinar. Every Wednesday, every Sunday. Tell me one company which does live webinar twice a week. No recorded, nothing. Live, which I do it most of the times. 95% of the times, I do this webinar at 7:30 p.m. And I have given you the link, europestudycenter.com/webinar/Chennai. And you will get the link, you can register. Just 40 minutes. So much efforts are taken. What is the prime objective? The objective of Europe Study Center is not all students should go only through Europe Study Center to Europe. No, that's not the objective. The objective is enlightening parents and students with the facts and figures of studying in Europe, and all students, whatever possible, to study their bachelor's and master's in Europe. This is the whole idea. So these are all our contact numbers: Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore, Bangalore, our email ID, our website, all these details. So if you look at start early, and as they say, start early and reach safely. Very, very important. And things are getting more and more challenging, and we are about to complete this year's visa process. We are waiting for a few visa dates and few more visas to come, and few more application dates to open, visa application dates to open. We have almost completed close to like 60-65% of the visa process for the September 2022 intake. We have already enrolled a lot of students for next year. Thank you so much for all your love and support and encouragement. We will always work harder and harder and keep delivering the best. Okay, we are open for suggestions, input, anything. Okay, please post it in these comments. So yes, the intake for 2023 is officially launched. You all can contact us whether you want to go, you don't want to go. That's all secondary. Okay, first come, clarify all your doubts and collect the input first. Then you decide to process, not to process. It's all up to you. Okay, so I hope this video would have been useful for a lot of you, and see you all soon in our offices. Our office is open from 9:30 to 6, but last appointment is 4:30 because we close the offices exactly at 6 because all my staff should reach on time. Because when I expect to be them on time, I have to also leave them on time. So 6 o'clock, the last appointment. So please, at 6 o'clock we close the office. At least reach to us by before 4:30. It's a free counseling. Come, collect the information. Okay, information is wealth. So I hope you all liked it, and I would be like, see you all soon in another live YouTube shows, and we have planned many YouTube shows. And also you can find the webinar link in the description of this video. Anybody wants to participate in the webinar, attend it, you're most welcome. Okay, see you there. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.